Hi guys, welcome back to MMA UK. I'm Jared Miller here with Nathan Fletcher straight away after his amazing first round submission at Cage Warriors 152. Nathan, how are you feeling after that, mate?
I'm feeling very good, Jared. Thank you very much. That was a picture-perfect ending to catch a savvy grappler like Daan Duijs with his own move in the first round at a hometown show with a massive pop from the crowd. I couldn't have gone any better, so I'm on top of the world.
I don't know if you remember this, but we spoke in the lead up to your fight against Giordano, and you said the one thing you wanted in that fight was a finish. I think something's just happened in that fight just now. Yeah. So you said you wanted a finish in that fight. It didn't come.
Yeah.
How important was it for you to get the finish this time round?
Yeah, 100%. I know what the UFC are looking for. They're looking for finishes. Do you know what I mean? So my record now is 8 wins with 7 finishes. So I'm cementing myself as a top prospect. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, this is the entertainment business, and if you're not exciting, you're not going to get taken up to the big leads. I feel like I stop people. I always hunt for the finish. I'm not afraid of gassing out or anything like that. I'm not afraid of getting caught. I go forward and methodically, but I attack the finish, and that's what people want to see. Do you know what I mean? So very important to me, and to finish a top lad. I was saying to myself in the back, like, I'm not on European level, I'm on world level now, and I've just showcased that by finishing such a top prospect in Daan in the first round.
It's interesting because I spoke to George Harwood a couple of weeks ago, and we were talking about the quality in Cage Warriors and how some of the performances and some of the fights at this level are better than UFC standard. You were a name that came up in the conversation as well. We said we do think you are UFC standard, and I think tonight, do you think you've shown that even more?
Yeah, I definitely do, and that's nice to say. And to come from George as well, who's someone who I hold in great regard, that means a lot to me. Cage Warriors level is super high. That's why you see some of the top prospects. So, for example, I think Paul Hughes is world class, but you see his last couple of fights, he's not quite finished people because he's fighting guys like Charrier, Jordan Vucenic, another world class guy, James Hendon, all these guys. Like Cage Warriors featherweight division, Luke Riley now. Do you know what I mean? It's absolute stacked. I think the Cage Warriors featherweight division could go into the UFC and not only like challenge the early level guys, but some of them could be top 10. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, to get finishes at this level, I think it's so important. It shows that I'm confident now when I go into the UFC early on, I'm going to have no problem smoking a lot of them until I get to the top 10, and then I'm finishing guys at this level now, so I'm confident I'll do the same there.
Definitely. I know you spoke about it with people before me, but is a title shot next on the mind for you?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not like at the end of the day, I don't control that. Do you know what I mean? It's up to Cage Warriors and what they want to do with my career. I'm confident they're going to look after me now because I'm a young, promising talent. I sell a lot of tickets. I'm a good personality. I feel like I'm exciting to watch. So I know I've got a massive career ahead of me, and I'm happy to be building it on this platform now. Cage Warriors, the biggest show in Europe. So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Whoever you want to give me next, I'll blow them out the water. I'll get another finish, and I'll keep doing that until the UFC calls me.
And finally, just one more question. I spoke to Luke Riley after his amazing win tonight, and we said he was quite frustrated with his performance, and he said it's humbled him quite a bit, especially getting dropped 3 times in the first round. For yourself, that loss against Dominic Woodin, was that a humbling moment, a real career turner for you, do you reckon?
Yeah, I think it was. MMA is a weird sport because you need to have a big ego in it. You've got to think you're the man. You've got to think you're invincible. But I said earlier in another interview, like in life, that doesn't get you very far with that attitude. So it's important for this game, but you've got to be able to flip it on and off. And I feel like that's something I've done now very well. Up until tonight, I was with my friends all this week. I was with my girlfriend at her house all week, chilled. Today, I was at home. I went for a walk around the village by mine because obviously it's a local show. And it's just nice to be able to come here. Within the space of half an hour, I flipped into that zone to where I need to go and kill someone now and get in the cage and be a savage. So I was able to do that, and then now I'm back to being a normal human again. And that's the idea. If you can step away from the game and live your life and enjoy things outside of fighting, but then when it comes to the game, switch on and zone in and become a killer like Luke Riley is. Do you know what I mean? I know that going forward, that's only going to benefit him having that test and to learn those lessons and still get a win on your record. That's the ideal thing. Do you know what I mean? So. Yeah, I made up for Luke and I'm happy. I want to go back and watch all the lads' fights because apart from Liam Gittins, who was right at the start of the night, I got to enjoy, I was kind of in the back getting in the zone, so I didn't want to watch any of my teammates, so I'll go back and watch the fights after when I get home.
Well, thank you for talking to me today, Nathan, and congratulations on your performance.
All right, thank you very much. Nice one, brother.